Hello everyone, welcome to the video on basic electrical engineering. Today we will discuss the short question and answer on electrostatics. This is the part 2. I am Ganesh from Department of Electrical Engineering, Kekewag Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nashik. At the end of these sessions, the learner will be able to apply the formulae to solve the small numericals based on the electrostatics. So let's begin. Here it is given that the three capacitors, each capacitor is of 4 microfarad, 10 microfarad and 20 microfarad are connected in parallel across the AC source. What is the maximum current passed through which capacitors? So capacitive reactance is equal to 1 upon 2 pi Fc. If the C is low, Xc is high, hence the current is low because the current is voltage upon Xc. So if the Xc is high, the current is low. If the C is high, Xc is low because it is inversely proportional, hence I is high. So in this case, this 20 microfarad capacitance value is the highest value, hence the Xc is low, hence its current flowing through this 20 microfarad capacitors is high. Let the three capacitors each of 5 microfarad are given and required capacitance value is the 15 microfarad. So how you will connect these three capacitors? So C1, C2, C3. So suppose I connected in parallel. So it is C1 plus C2 plus C3. So it will give you 5 plus 5 plus 5. It is 15 microfarad. The 10 volt EMF is applied across the 1 farad capacitor. What will be the energy stored? So it is 1 half CV square. C is 1 farad. Voltage is 10 volts. So 1 half 1 into 10 square. So it will give you 50 joules. An air capacitor has a same dimension that of mica capacitor if the capacitance of the mica is 5 times of the air capacitors. So capacitance is proportional to epsilon r, but in air epsilon r is equal to 1, and in case of mica it is equal to epsilon rm. But the capacitance of the mica is 5 times of the capacitance of the air capacitors. So it is 5 times of A. So Cm upon Ca is equal to 5. So Cm upon Ca is nothing but Erm upon 1. So Erm upon 1. So relative permittivity of the mica is 5 times of the relative permittivity of the air. That is epsilon Rm is equal to 5. So you will get the relative permittivity of the mica. The next one, in this two capacitors have 25 microfarad when in parallel. So 25 microfarad when in parallel and 5 microfarad when in series. So C1 plus C2 is equal to 25. So from this you can calculate C2 as a 25 minus C1. When they are in series, C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2 is equal to 6 microfarad. So I will substitute the value of the C2 from here. It is a 25 minus C1. So here C2 is also 25 minus C1. So C1 will be get cancelled. When 25 is gone on this side, it will become 150. So this will give the quadratic equation C1 square minus 25 C1 plus 150. If you solve this, you will get the value of C1 is 15. If the C1 is 15, C2 is 25 minus 15. It is 10 microfarad. If C1 is a 10 microfarad, then C2 is equal to 15 microfarad. Okay. So here two plates each of 2 meters square separated by the 1 centimeter air as a dielectric. So area is 2 meters square, distance is 1 meter square, and epsilon r not epsilon r. So what is the given? This distance is given as 1 centimeter, that is 1 into 10 to the power minus 12. Epsilon r value is 1 as air is the dielectric medium. So C is equal to epsilon 0 epsilon r a upon d. So 8.854 into 10 raised to minus 12. Epsilon r is equal to 1. A is equal to 2 meters square, and d is 1 into 10 raised to minus 12. 10 raised to minus 2. So it gives you 1.771 nanofarad. Two capacitors of 50 microfarad are connected in parallel. So 50-50 are connected in parallel. This combination is connected in series with the two capacitors of 80 microfarad and 40 microfarad, which are in series to each other. So 80 and 40 are in series, and this is connected in series with the 50 parallel with the 50. So what is the equivalent capacitor? So 50 parallel with 50, we have to add it. So in parallel we have to do the addition. So 50 plus 50, it will give you 100. So 180 and 40 are in 180 and 40 are in series. So C equivalent is 100 into 80 into 40 divided by 100 into 18 plus 80 into 40 plus 40 into 100. So its values is 21.05 microfarad. The two capacitors of 15 microfarad and 10 microfarad are connected in series across the DC supply. The charge on the capacitor is the 15 microfarad on charge on the 15 microfarad capacitor is 10 microcoulomb. What is the supply? So 15 and 10 microfarad are connected in series, and the charge on this capacitor is 10 micro. But in series the charge is same, so here also the charge is 10 microcoulomb. So V1 voltage is Q divided by C1. So V1 is equal to Q divided by C1. So 10 micro divided by 15 micro, it gives you 0.067 volt. And what is the V2 voltage? V2 is equal to Q upon C2. So 10 upon 10, it is 1 volt. So what is the VDC voltage? VDC is equal to V1 plus V2. So total voltage V is equal to V1 plus V2. So if we add it, it will get 1.667 volt. The 12 microfarad capacitor is charged through 1 mega ohm resistance from the 120 volt DC supply. What is the voltage across capacitor after 50 seconds? So voltage across the capacitor during the charging is equal to V 1 minus e raised to minus t by RC. That is 120. What is the value of RC over here? R is 4 mega ohm and C is 12 microfarad. So 4 into 10 raised to 6 into 12 into 10 raised to minus 6, it gives you 48 seconds. So it gives you 48 seconds. So value of the RC, that is a time constant. So it is 120, 1 minus e raised to minus 50. In the timing, it is given as 50 seconds. So time is taken as the 50 second over here. So time is taken as 50, and this value of RC is substituted here. So this is the exponential function on your calculator. So you calculate this exponential function and you will get the value as 77.66 volt. Three capacitors, 5 microfarad, 8 microfarad and 10 microfarad, once in series and another time in parallel. What is the ratio of series to the parallel? When it is a parallel, it is addition, 5, 8, 10. It is added, so it gives you 22 microfarad. When it is in series, it is 5 into 8 into 10 divided by 5 into 10 plus 10 into 8 plus 10 into 5. So it will give you 2.353 microfarad. So CS upon CP 2.353 divided by 22 microfarad, it gives you 0.107 is the ratio. 0.107 is the ratio. Hope you got this all short questions. The next is to charge 5 microcoulomb and 10 microcoulomb. 5 microcoulomb and 10 microcoulomb are 5 microcoulomb and 10 microcoulomb are separated by the distance of 1 mm in vacuum. What is the force between them? So Q1 and Q2 is 5 and 10. So 10 raised to 6 and 10 raised to 6 will give you 10 raised to 12. And 4 pi epsilon 0 epsilon r d. So epsilon r, it is in vacuum. So epsilon r is equal to 1. So epsilon r is equal to 1, and distance is 1 mm, that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 square. So by putting this all in calculator, you calculate what is the force. That force will be in Newton. So I am left this calculation to calculate by you. The capacitor of 5 microcoulomb is charged to 100,000 volt and it discharged through resistance of 2 mega ohm. What is the value of discharging current after 5 milliseconds? So during the discharging, the current is given by minus V by R e raised to minus t by RC. So V is given as the 1000. R is 2 mega ohm, so that is it is 2 into 10 raised to minus 2 into 10 raised to 6, e raised to 5. The time is given as 5 seconds. And what is RC time constant? So RC time constant is the 2 mega ohm into 5 microseconds is 10 seconds. So minus 5 by 10. So it gives you 0.303 milliampere. The capacitor of 10 microcoulomb is charged to the resistance of 5 ohm. So R is 5 ohm, capacitance is 1 microfarad. So time constant will give you 5 microsecond. So we have to calculate the voltage across capacitor at the time of 2 seconds. So at the 2 seconds, so it is time is 2 seconds divided by RC is 5 into 10 raised to minus 6, and applied voltage is given as 100. So if you calculate it is 100. So see that the time constant is too small, and the time is very large. So obviously the time t is must be reached to the infinity. Hence the voltage is almost equal to the supply voltage. Voltage must be supply voltage. So three capacitors, 1 microfarad, 2 microfarad and 4 microfarad are connected across the 200 volt. What is the voltage across 4 microfarad capacitor? So first we will calculate the C equivalent. 1 into 2 into 4, 1 into 2 plus 2 into 4 plus 4 into 1. So this will give you 18 by 14 microfarad. So voltage across third capacitor, that is 4 microfarad, is C equivalent upon C3 into V, that is 8 by 14 by 4 into 200. So it will give you 28.57. Three capacitors of equal value are connected in parallel across 100-volt supply. The voltage across 5 microcoulomb. What is the value of the microvolt? The charge on the each capacitor is 5 microcoulomb. So the charge on the each capacitor is 5 microcoulomb means C1 is equal to Q1 by V. So 5 micro by 100. So it is 0.05 microfarad, or you can say 50 nanofarad. So hope you enjoy these small questions and answer based on the electrostatics. Please give me the feedback on the YouTube, and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the next videos update. Thank you.